Welcome and good evening to the graduating class of 2021 Parent Information Meeting. I am Sandy Williams. I am the Senior Administrator and have been with your child throughout their journey at Wheaton High School. Tonight, we will provide you with information that we have as of today regarding senior activities, most importantly, graduation. Tonight, you will hear and be able to ask questions about the key components of the senior year. This presentation is in English and Spanish. If you require Spanish translation, there we go. If you require Spanish translation, please click on the interpretation globe at the bottom of your screen. Is to the right of the participants in the Q&A. You should be able to see it. And also this presentation is being recorded and will be placed on the Wheaton High School website for you to refer back to later at your convenience. Tonight, you will hear from Dr. Muggy, our principal, and updates will be provided by Ms. Polachek, our testing coordinator, Ms. Gerhardt, our academy coordinator, and again, myself as well as Dr. Muggy. And now I will turn it over to Dr. Muggy for your welcome.
Good evening, and I'd like to say welcome to the class of 2021 and your parents, guardians, and friends. We have about 117 people joining us tonight, which is excellent. Believe it or not, we're 1 week away from starting second semester. That means we really need a big finish for first semester. We really need to get you out there. We need you to finish strong. Get all of those credits in for your first semester classes, because once we hit February 1st, that's going to be the start of second semester, and it's really a downhill run, and I mean run, because it will go quickly. But don't let it slide. Don't get lazy. You've got to put in a lot of effort, and you've got to put in maximum effort, and you've got to really make sure that you are very, very productive during this time. You'll get a lot of information tonight. I will tell you, some information is still up in the air. So you may not go away with all of your questions answered tonight, but I will keep everybody posted on any upcoming events, any changes, and once again, read your emails. I sent out an email to all senior parents on Friday, and I had a 72% success rate. So when you see an email coming from the school, please read it, because it has information. But you can always call the school for more information Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4. But these are going to be the last few weeks of your senior year. Make the most of it. Congratulations, and let's get started. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Muggy. Now we'll review the outcomes of tonight's senior parent meeting. Tonight, you will have heard how to support your senior to graduation. You have reviewed the graduation requirements. You will have heard information about college and career options. You will have heard information regarding your completed program ceremonies. We'll have received the current status of prom, and we'll have received the current status of graduation. If you have questions throughout this program, please put them in the Q&A, which you'll see at the bottom of your screen, and they will be answered throughout the presentation. Okay. And now for the good stuff. First, let's talk about the countdown to graduation. As of today, seniors have 79 days of school remaining until the last day of school. The last day of for seniors will be May 28th, and seniors need to start thinking about school in terms of days, not months. Remember, we don't go to school on weekends or on days off. So we have to start thinking days. We have 79 days from today until seniors' last day. We need seniors to focus on the actual school days for now until their last day, and we'll discuss more of that in the presentation. We are on a full court press. Full court press. This is a team effort. The team consists of the parent, the counselor, myself, but the student is the star player. We all must be aware of the grades, credits for graduation, meaning our students passing the classes that they need for graduation. Students of service learning hours, do they have what they need for graduation? And state testing requirements. We have to work together to get all of our seniors to the finish line strong so we can all graduate. Please do not get this letter. The danger of not graduating letters will be mailed home, certified mail, to those seniors who did not pass any first semester courses needed for graduation, or may not have passed classes in the past, last year or the year before, and need to catch up on credits. Or students who do not have their student service learning hours that they need for graduation, or possible state testing requirements. So please do not get this letter sent home in the mail. So what can we do? You may have some questions about what can you do as a parent. First thing you can do is log on to Synergy and check grades and attendance. If you click on that parent view, that would take you to a link where you can see the login page. You can access parent view from the Wheaton High School website. So this is what the logon page looks like. And you can access it again from the Wheaton High School website, and it would take you right there. If you're not sure, you can always ask your child to log on onto their account so you can see their grades and their attendance. And then you make sure you click on the parent view. If you still need help with login information, you don't have your login information as a parent, you can contact Ms. Oriole Saw, and her email address will be in the presentation, or we can get it for you because it would definitely be on the staff directory. Ms. Oriole Saw, you can contact her and she will be happy to help you out. So my child is struggling with assignments. How can I help them at home? Create a plan. Tuesday night parent check-in is a suggestion. If you click on the parent weekly checklist in the presentation, once you get it, this would take you to a step-by-step thing to think about, and also some links to help you navigate through your parent view and the student view. But think about your plan. Check attendance. Has my child attending class every day? Check grades in Synergy. Is my child passing every class, especially the ones they need toward graduation? Does my child have any missing assignments? And then make a plan. Make a plan for the Wednesday virtual check-ins. And then think about what assignments are missing and what classes do your child need to attend, especially classes where they may have a D or an E. You want to get those grades up higher and stronger as possible. And find out, are the assignments resubmittable? Can they revise and resubmit? And start thinking about what time are they getting up in the morning? They have enough time to start their work and enough time to get finished. There are plenty of opportunities for your student to get support. Teachers are available outside of class time. Notice the Wednesday schedule is different, but Wednesdays are check-in days. This is where students can see teachers and get clarified information and assistance with assignments. And then notice on Fridays, on day 5, we have a study hall. That's another opportunity for students to get a jump on assignment completion. And then we have the focused student intervention. Here again is another opportunity for students to get assistance from teachers. So teachers are available during these times for students just to be able to check in. If you're not sure of your students' teacher's contact, again, we have a link at the bottom of this slide where, again, on the website, you can access that and go right to the Wheaton High School staff directory, and you can find any teacher's email so that you can make easy contact. So on the road to graduation, what do we need to check students' progress to make sure they are headed in the right direction? So note the course sequence that seniors have taken and may still need to complete to earn the state required credits. Notice most seniors will graduate with more than 22 credits, but 22 is the minimum. But please make sure they have all the state required credits. So right now, our seniors are taking English 12, they're in a math class, and most seniors are finishing elective credits. But notice the sequence. By now, every senior should have had English 9, 10, and 11. So for example, but you can always contact your student's counselor if you have any questions. And again, and make sure they have their program completers. How to keep track of progress to graduation? Well, you can get an unofficial preview of your students' credits by going into Synergy. You can log into your parent view again and have your student log into their student view and click on course history. Notice the arrow, course history. And the course history will take you to an unofficial transcript, but you will see the number of the courses that students need, the required number of credits that they've already completed for each course, which credits are in progress, meaning they are currently taking those classes, and then how many credits are remaining. So for example, if we're in first semester now, that means they're in progress. Remaining will be those credits, those half of credits that they still need for second semester of this year. So again, that is not an official transcript. That's just for you to keep track. Now for the official preview. Official transcripts are those that are sent to colleges or the NCAA for athletic scholarships and etc. Students usually put in a transcript request that will have their transcripts sent to colleges. As you can see, the arrows point to each year a student has taken a high school level course. And those courses, you can see the credits as they count toward graduation. This transcript is of a student who started taking high school courses in the 8th grade and through 11th grade. So again, you see no grades for grade 12 because we are currently there and first semester is not over yet. So you don't see any grades for first semester. The transcripts are usually updated by the end of February, mid-March, and then you'll start seeing the first semester grades in there. However, if you would like a copy, please contact Ms. Cordero, which is our school registrar. And again, she's the one who can get you an official copy of the transcript. Student service learning. Students need a minimum of 75 for graduation. And most of our seniors, I'm proud to say, have well over 75. However, I have sent home messages via email to every family of the senior who still needs SSL hours for graduation. So please notice opportunities that are on the screen for students to earn hours virtually. So again, if you go into this presentation, once it's uploaded on the weekly website, you can click on the link and it would take you to the MCPS Student Service Learning website where you can see those opportunities that are available for students who still need to earn SSL hours. There you go. And again, if you're unsure as to the number of hours your student need or where to go to get help for your child to earn hours, again, go to the website or you can contact Taylor Conair. And again, you see her email at the bottom of the screen. She is our Student Service Learning Coordinator. And now you will hear from Ms. Polachek about state testing requirements.
Hi, I'm Ms. Polachek. Sorry, I'm a panelist, so you don't see my face right now, but testing is there's a lot of question marks around it. There are some things that we're waiting for from the State Department or MSDE. There have been some waivers that have already been given for students. So if they took certain classes last year in 11th grade, or they took certain things, or they've sat for the test already, there have been some waivers already put in place. For the most part, most of the senior class is fine. They've either participated in the test, they sat for it, they took it, and that's good for right now because there's no other time to test, or they've done they've earned certain grades in classes. We're waiting for some information for the students who have not had the opportunity to sit yet. And again, I'm waiting for MSDE. As soon as we get more information from them, it will be communicated to those families for what our next steps are.
Thank you, Ms. Polachek. Now, again, if you are unsure of all of those names that I stated earlier, you can always contact your child's counselor or me. Please notice that the counselors are assigned to students by the student's last name. So this should help you find your child's counselor for quick contact. Okay. Life after high school. Now, this is my all-time favorite conversation with your seniors since they came in the doors in 9th grade. We've started talking about life after high school. So I hope that you and your child have had that conversation. I hope that every senior has a plan, whether the plan is to attend college, whether it's a 2-year or 4-year university, go to the military, attend a vocational or technical school, or go to work. But we want every senior to leave Wheaton High School with a plan. And for help figuring out a plan, Wheaton High School has a College and Career Center, and Ms. Hammond Davis is a College and Career Coordinator or counselor who provides opportunities for students to interact with college and vocational or technical school representatives. And she also helps with application writing and scholarship searches. And again, if you interact with the presentation once it's online, if you go down to that link, you can open it up and it takes you right to the College and Career site on the Wheaton website, so you can see all the links that she has available when college fairs are coming up. As you can see, the HBCU college fairs is coming up in February. What Ms. Hammond Davis needs right now for seniors who maybe going post-college, post-secondary experiences, college or vocational technical school. She does need for seniors to send her letters and awards if they have received them already, and send acceptance letters that you have received, and she will, and we need to also make sure we get that transcript in, but she would like to use this information in the graduation bulletin that she puts out at the end of the year, and that information is needed by May 1st so that your senior is recognized. And again, if your child needs assistance, please have them contact Ms. Hammond Davis. And again, you can see her contact right there at the top of the screen. Now the information that you've all been waiting for, senior activities, yay! Now, please know that we are working collaboratively with MCPS on some of these plans. So as Dr. Muggy referred to earlier, we may not have all the questions, but as soon as we get them, we will get that information to you. First, senior pictures. Now, our seniors have been in the building taking pictures November, December, and they're coming in this month, January. Pictures are taken at Wheaton High School on Wednesdays only through February 3rd. Students must have an appointment, and only the student is allowed in the building. And we appreciate the parents of students have already come in who are very accommodating to wait outside in the car for their senior. But students have to have an appointment. So if your senior has not had their picture taken yet because they need an appointment, please contact Prestige Portrait Studios. And again, you see the phone number or the email address to give them a call to schedule that appointment. We do not schedule the appointments at the high school, so you have to go directly to Prestige to schedule. And I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Gerhardt to talk to you about your program completer ceremonies and what that's all about.
Good evening. My name is Lisa Gerhardt, and I am the Academy, Magnet, and Wheaton Edison program coordinators at Wheaton High School. I'm excited to be with you here tonight. One of the things we know that will happen this spring is that we will celebrate those seniors that have completed their programs, their program pathways, and we call those our program completer ceremonies. So if the students are in the Bioscience Academy, the Engineering Academy, AOIT Academy, or Global Studies Academy, or if they're in our application programs of biomedical or engineering, all of these students that have successfully completed the requirements will receive their stole that they can wear on graduation, and they will have a ceremony that will honor them. I can tell you that these will be a virtual event this year. And so we are assuming that the easiest way to do this is a virtual event. So it will be a virtual event, and we will make sure that all the seniors get their stoles. We want every senior to be a program completer. That is our goal. We have been working on this with your child since the day they came into ninth grade. In order to do that, they need to successfully have completed all of the prerequisites, all of their program courses, and the semester A. So they need to be passing semester A and get a third quarter in marking period 3. If they don't have, if they earn a D or an E in marking period 3, they have the opportunity to try to bring that grade up before we have our program completer ceremonies. As I spoke with our academy leaders today, we decided that we really wanted to make sure that we could get as many students to be program completers. And so we are looking at having our program completer ceremonies in May. So they will be virtual, they will be an evening event, and they will be in May. And but all seniors who have successfully completed the program will receive their stole, and they can wear their stole with their graduation cap and gown. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the school or reach out to me or any of their academy leaders or their academy teachers. They're all in a capstone class this year, and they can answer the questions as well.
Thank you, Ms. Gerhardt. And again, if you have questions, put them in the Q&A. So now, prom. Now the status of prom is currently tentative. And Dr. Muggy, would you like to add some insight?
Thank you. Prom is really tentative due to the fact that we talked to our venue today, and what they said was they're really worried about Prince George's County not allowing their venue to host as many students as what we usually have attend. I don't think they're going to allow a capacity of 400, which is generally how many students attend prom. So we'll talk about some more maybe alternative activities later on as we get closer to spring. But right now, keep your fingers crossed. We are at the mercy of Prince George's County because that's where the venue is. So stay tuned for more information. I'll get it to you really as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Muggy. And drum roll, I hear the drum rolls. Closing out this high school career. Note, seniors' last day of school again is going to be May 28th, 2021. So let's talk about what's going to happen and what may look like for graduation. Caps and gowns, and I'm going to refer back to Dr. Muggy, but
Okay, caps and gowns, basically we got you covered. If you did not get one ordered, don't worry, we ordered extra, so caps and gowns are covered.
All right, thank you, Dr. Muggy. And the commencement program, again, graduation is tentatively scheduled for DAR, which is Constitution Hall, on Thursday, June 3rd at 10 a.m. pending finalization of contracts with the graduation venue, as well as a review of COVID-19 health and safety metrics within Montgomery County and Washington, D.C. And again, I'll refer to Dr. Muggy for any further information.
All righty. Well, we have, for the seniors, we have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. Now, plan A, of course, is DAR on June 3rd at 10 o'clock. I want you to remember that DAR and the District of Columbia control the number of tickets we are given. So if they do allow us to graduate from DAR on June 3rd at 10 o'clock, there may be limited attendance or limited audience. We don't know. It depends on the COVID restrictions and the guidelines set up by the District of Columbia and also DAR. We will have that information as to whether or not we'll be graduating on June 3rd at DAR by April 15th. So by April 15th, MCPS told me they would have a decision. Now, if they tell me that DAR is not going to work out, our plan B is to graduate from the stadium at Wheaton High School. We would not be able to graduate all 500 plus at one time, so we would have to do it in groups of people. And then we would have to manage that in groups of graduates. We would have to manage that so that we would have a group of students come in, graduate, take pictures, receive the diplomas, get back in your cars or back on the bus and move out for the next group. We will make that decision by April 30th. If they say, nope, COVID guidelines do not allow for us to have that many students on property, then unfortunately Plan C will be the all virtual graduation as we had it last year. But the good news is this year we do have a contingency of 3 plans and we have dates, and I will once again keep you posted. I did send out associate superintendent yesterday. If it is a virtual graduation, will it be everybody on the same day as we did last year? And the initial thinking is no, that we would have our virtual graduation on June 3rd at 10 o'clock. And that prior to that date, because we're the first group that's graduating, we are the #1 class who's graduating on June 3rd at 10 o'clock. We're the first. And what they would do is probably do a all MCPS graduation the weekend before. So stay tuned.
Thank you, Dr. Muggy. And again, if you have questions, put them in the Q&A at the bottom of your screen. You can type them in. And again, as Dr. Muggy said, when we get more updates, we'll get the information to you as soon as we can. But in the meantime, please read the messages that come from school, whether they're ConnectEd, email, or just frequently check the school website for any updates that we may have for you. And thank you for attending tonight's Class of 2021 Senior Parent Meeting. Again, if you need assistance for anything, feel free to contact me or give me a call. I'm at school usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So you can give me a call, just call the school number and I should be there to communicate with you. But if you have any questions, put them in the Q&A and they'll get answered.